Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Kevin Paul Dupont. Well, Bobby V got the dreaded vote of confidence from owner John Henry. The big letter that came out, that declaration of backing for Bobby V. Should it make him feel more secure, or does it really just put him more on the chopping block here, Kevin?
Well, if they lose 8 in a row, 10 in a row here, or go 2-10, what do you think? I mean, he's out of town, I have to say. There's nothing about where they are, who he is, how they're playing, that makes me think this guy is long for this town. I watch him in these post games with Ness, and it's painful. It's not like Bill Belichick painful. It's like he's just sitting there window shopping. Are you here? Are you answering these questions, or are you just sort of? He's not even annoyed. I don't know what it is. It's the strangest dynamic I've seen.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely very odd. I'll say this, about Bobby V. I don't think he deserves to be fired. I don't think that he's the reason this team is where they are. Yeah. But at the same time, the Red Sox have to come to some sort of decision. You have to change something. They didn't want to change the players in the offseason. They didn't want to change the players at the deadline.
Right.
They don't want to change the manager. What's that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. That's them.
Correct. And the only thing they changed was they got rid of Uke, and you can argue that wasn't really a good thing to do.
It took them long enough to do it,
too.
It
took them a very long time. They deliberated. They got to the trade deadline. They really didn't do anything. Maybe they're going to move somebody out of the equation here in August, but so far it's been sort of the dead Sox era again in terms of stimulation, leadership, and not last night when I saw Bobby V not intercede there and Pedroia gets himself tossed. That annoyed me greatly.
Here's the thing, too. We mentioned him getting the backing from John Henry and obviously Ben Cherington, but I don't remember a player coming out and saying, we love playing for this guy. No. This guy should be the manager. No, Adrian Gonzalez said, look, it's not his fault. He doesn't bat. He doesn't pitch. I understand that. But none of these players really came out and went to bat for him. That, to me, would be more significant than something Henry's saying or Cherington's playing. Because at the end of the day, whether it's his fault or not, the job of the manager is to get the players to produce, to get the most out of these players. And he hasn't been able to do that.
No, on the jug of Hakuna Matata, it's very low right now, right? I heard Lester today on radio, I think it was WAAF, and it was exactly to your point, talking about it and saying, sometimes you like your manager, sometimes you don't, but you just have to, what we do is we show up and we play. They put the names up, this pertains to ownership and management, they put the names up, we play, we do our job. You know what? That wasn't sort of warm and friendly.
No, not very warm and fuzzy.
We like each other a lot in the room, we do what we're told. Doesn't play well.
So we'll see. If I were Bobby V, I'd still be watching my back.